the
But
kind of
that's the problem,
legitimacy.
Javed, and I want to ask you that as well, but I want to bring in Sanjay on this first. Sanjay, do you really think that the Congress can do without the Gandhis? In the morning, one thing was very clear by these leaders. They said they wanted a permanent solution to the leadership crisis. They did not want an interim person in the middle who doesn't want to be the president, but a permanent leader and a permanent chief. Eventually, what they got was an interim president again. Can the Congress do without the Gandhis? If not the Gandhis, then who? Name me 3 people from the Congress that can take over that position today and will be accepted.
Well, in our opinion, until you give somebody an opportunity, unless somebody's mettle is tested, how does one know that? I do believe this is a fairly fragile proposition. It's a canard spread by some vested interests because, the truth is that, Rajiv Gandhi had very little political experience. He was the Prime Minister of India and the entire Congress party supported him. So end of day, until somebody is truly tested, you will never know how capable they are. And the Congress party is not short on talent. Amongst the several names in the 23 people who have signed, there are potential candidates who can lead the Congress. I mean, there could be others, but in the 23 names, there is enough wherewithal in terms of resources, capability, leadership, and vision who can take the Congress party forward.
Sanjay, I'd like to ask you who those 3 people are, but having said that, I want to cut across to Tom Vadakkan, who's with us. Mr. Vadakkan, as somebody who was part of the Congress, do you think the party, over the years you've seen the party, you've seen dissent, you're talking about Sharad Pawar, there was Mamata Banerjee as well. When you look at examples and you go through the party's history, most of it you've spent with the party. Do you think the party can do without the Gandhis? Or is the party the Gandhis and Gandhis are the party?
No, I think there has been situations where the party has been led by outsiders who have been not part of the dynasty. Now, this entitlement has risen because of this dynastic perception. Because I'm so-and-so, I follow, and I have to become the next Congress president. I think all this must end. You have a competent leader. What they're asking is what? 24/7 leader to lead the party. Is that asking for more? The point here is you have a leader who is here in Delhi for a month or 15 days and vanishes. And then you come up and you lost all, whatever issue you have raised has been lost and you come out with a new issue. You can't have politics like that. You have to be on the ground. You have to lead the party from the front. It's not enough to be on Twitter. Twitter is not something which you can lead the nation. Make comments on Twitter and you go away for a holiday for 2 months and then surface back again and do a Twitter from somewhere else. Doesn't work. And that is why the party is in a plight, which is what we are seeing today. The Bharatiya Janata Party, let me say, is happy and comfortable with the likes of Rahul Gandhi. We are not worried. We have our agenda, our Prime Minister's focus. We are